Thank you very much for tuning in on this Canadian Thanksgiving. There have been some rumors circulating that um, Meghan Markle and Meghan and Prince Harry Markle have been considering moving here to Canada. All of you know that yours truly, the commander in chief of this very channel, Arana Nation, is is Canadian and it lives in Canada. Um, Many sources are saying that, along with baby Archie, Meghan and Prince Harry Markle, who have been so called dodged or dogged by constant tabloid press, may leave conventional royal life and relocate, according to a source who spoke with U.S. Weekly. Prince Harry and Meghan, no, Meghan and Prince Harry Markle have considered moving to Canada as it's part of the Commonwealth, unquote, the source said. The insider noted that moving to North America is an option for the Duke and Duchess of Meghan and Prince Harry Markle, saying that Meghan and Prince Harry Markle are considering it for their future. Canada would be familiar ground for Meghan, the Duchess of Thoughts, um, head ho Markle, who lived in Toronto, not far from where I am. In fact, I'm practically in Toronto, for several years while filming her role as Rachel Zane in the USA Network series Suits. This isn't the first time the couple has been rumored to exit their home of Frogmore Cottage. Frogmore Cottage is on the grounds of Windsor Castle, and they probably want to leave because the ghost of Edward and Wallis Simpson continue to haunt them, and haunt them in the most vicious way, because if you guys who know a lot about history will recollect, Prince or King Edward VIII married Prince or Wallis Simpson, who was an American who was divorced twice, and as a result had to give up the throne because of his intentions to marry her. And now we go like almost 100 years later, and this head ho from Los Angeles, Meghan Markle, marries Prince Harry Markle, and now they get away with that. Times have indeed changed. It looks like the people back in those days were correct about bringing certain people into the family because they bring nothing but trouble with them. Prior to their son Archie's birth in May, the Sunday Times reported that the Duke, or as I call them, Meghan and Prince Harry Markle, were drawing up plans for an international job that would have them relocate, most likely to Africa. The report indicated the new gig would combine some work on behalf of Commonwealth as well as charity work and a role promoting Great Britain. This article was from America's Fox News. We've got another article from Entertainment Tonight, which is saying Meghan and Prince Harry Markle are not moving to Canada, but want to have extended trips in more countries. And this article says, amid rumors that Meghan and Prince Harry Markle are considering a move to Canada following their royal tour, a source close to the royals tell ET that is simply not true. However, the source says the couple is looking very seriously at spending extended periods of time in Commonwealth countries in their role as Commonwealth ambassadors. So whatever the real truth is, the fact of the matter is Meghan and Prince Harry Markle are not satisfied with Britain. They don't like the fact that people aren't fawning over them. They don't like the fact that they're being critiqued. They don't like the fact they're being criticized. They've never felt that before in their life. Prince Harry Markle is used to getting what he wants, and Meghan, the Duchess of Thoughts, head ho Markle, is also used to getting what she wants, whether it's from her father, who she's now abandoned because he can no longer give her anything she wants, or different friends or different people, different husbands, different men she's shacked up with. People, she hangs around people who can give her what she wants. And if she can't get that, she dumps them like a turd in the toilet, flushes the toilet, and sprays the bathroom, and leaves the fan on for a couple of hours so the smell doesn't linger. That's the kind of a person Meghan, the Duchess of Thought's head hoe is. But even if she does decide to move here to Canada, Meghan is causing so much trouble that it will not help. It will not help her case. I'm here. Arana Nation is right here, and Arana Nation is waiting for her and Prince Harry Markle to come shack up here in Canada. And if they move to Toronto, that's even better. Arana Nation will be doing weekly shows in front of any house that they live in Toronto. They want to meet me in Scarborough. They want to meet me in North York. They want to meet me in Dan Valley. They want to meet me in Rosedale. I'm going to follow them everywhere they go. If they think that the Sunday Times is bad, if they think that the Sun is bad, if they think the Express is bad, if they think that the Guardian is bad, if they think any of those people in Britain are bad, they ain't seen nothing yet until they come across the Commander-in-Chief of the Arana Nation. Moving to Canada will be one of the biggest mistakes Meghan, the Duchess of Thoughts, has ever done. It will be, she thinks that she can just come here and things will just be like how it was before. People fawning over her. She thinks that Canadians, or most Canadians in general, will leave her and the people will leave her alone. The media might not touch her, but we've got something that is far worse than media, and that is social media. We've got all different types of people who will critique them just as much, if not worse, than anybody at ITV, Good Morning Britain, Express, Sunday Times, Sun, any of them could ever do. You think Piers Morgan is bad. You think that, what's that girl's name who works for Rebel now and who doesn't like Meghan? I don't know her. Her name escapes me. If you think any of those people in Britain are bad, she ain't seen nothing yet until she comes across Arana Nation. When Arana Nation shows up and does weekly videos outside of their home, when Arana Nation follows them into the grocery store, into the library, into the movie theater, everywhere this thought goes, she will not have peace if she comes here. If she thinks that Sunday Times is bad, you make the mistake of moving up here to Canada, and especially Toronto. This is Arana Nation's home turf, and it's not just me. Most of my fans live in Toronto, Scarborough, Etobicoke, North York. They're all over the place. The Durham region, everywhere. You're not gonna be able to spit without spitting in the direction of an Arana Nation watcher. If you think the Sunday Times was bad, you try and send letters or try to give your daddy a hard time. You try and spend the taxpayers' money in Britain at the Eaton Centre, buying up the entire Eaton Centre, buying up everything, spending British tax money on all sorts of, and it's the taxpayers in Britain who would be paying for it. And with the way things are going here in Canada right now, we might even start paying it. If you think you're going to abuse the taxpayers of my country or Britain, you ain't seen nothing yet. I will do the biggest investigations that you have ever seen. Sunday Times ain't got nothing on me. Express ain't got nothing on me. Piers Morgan ain't got nothing on me. None of those people in Britain got nothing. Might as well go move to Siberia. Might as well go move to Zimbabwe. Might as well, and if you're going to move to Canada, you might as well go move to Nunavut, or Baffin Island, or Yukon, or the Northwest Territories. Because I can tell you one thing, I ain't going up there to go see your tacky nappy head self. You can go up there. You can go all the way up there if you want. You can go to Greenland if you want. Go live in some igloo somewhere. I ain't gonna go up there for you. You don't want to move to Toronto, honey. You don't want to take your cuck and move to Toronto because, and it's not that I have any interest in you, it's because I want to see what you're doing with the British people's tax money, with potentially our tax money, whether or not, you may be cheating on Prince Harry, which you're probably doing. I could see that happening very quickly. I'm going to see. And you think that you're going to come to my country because you think we're a bunch of pushovers who will just shut up and not do anything or keep out of your way. I'm going to make a point that it's going to be 10 times worse for you moving here than anything you had to put up with in the UK. Might as well stay in the UK and live in one of the palaces or live in one of the manor houses or wherever the British taxpayers are forced to pay. There ain't none of that here, honey. I mean, there's Dundurn Castle in Hamilton. If you want to go live up there in Hamilton, go ahead. But that's even closer to where I am. You don't want to move up here, honey. You don't want to move up here. You better be thankful that you're living up in Kensington Palace and Windsor Castle and all those places because you're causing so much trouble. Me and many other people are just waiting for you and Prince Harry Markle to come and land at Pearson or wherever you're landing at to come shack up over here. We'll meet you at the airport if you want. And we'll even ride you, drive you to where you want to live. You think it's going to be easy up in here? You ain't seen nothing yet. Meghan, Duchess of Thoughts, you ain't seen nothing yet. You and your crew ain't seen nothing yet until you come down here and meet the Arana Nation. So I want to just remind everybody that there's still a petition going around regarding Meghan Markle. There's a lot of signatures on that petition. I'm going to be posting that petition at the top of the comment section. Please sign that petition. This is for the good of the British people. And also let me remind you that you got to donate, become a builder of Arana Nation. Don't just watch videos of Arana Nation and go on about your business. When you watch a video of Arana Nation, donate. Anything, $1 is anything. Don't just steal from it, because that's what you're doing. When you watch a video and you don't donate, you're stealing from the Commander-in-Chief. You are stealing from the Commander-in-Chief. And this is the voice of God. God has put this word in my mouth to give to you. So you're stealing from him as well. You donate to Arana Nation. Don't steal from Arana Nation. And don't steal from the fans and the citizens of Arana Nation either, because with your donations, we continue to grow. Without your donations, we sink. And, we've been growing. We've got a lot of donations. I got another donation just today from Raghav Chopra. I want to thank you very much live on air. But don't steal from Arana Nation. You don't want to do that. This is the Arana Nation.